matadors are throughout the house. This is hand-painted plates that I found off of Facebook. I have a bull in the backyard, so not that I abuse him or anything, but I think, you know, the fact that I have to pretty much wrestle him every other day is pretty funny. The vase is from Goodwill. It's from 1956. One of my former friends actually told me not to get it, and I had to rush back an hour later and hope it was there, and it was there. So it's one of the pieces that I like. I like the movement of the handle and of the upper part. These ones are just little things I've collected. This one's from China, in the blue dress. And then the soldier with the book I bought in Belgium. This African man, I like his attire. I bought him in New York. They actually had a block yard sale. That was last year. I bought this guy in New Orleans, my first trip to New Orleans. So those are the most interesting, or the ones that actually have a story, in my kitchen area. So this is one of the newer additions to the home. It's by Mambakweza Mutasa. He is a scrap metal artist in Zimbabwe. Actually, he lives in South Africa now. I was able to win this in the auction in Atlanta. It was from a prominent Black photographer's home. It's made out of scrap metal, driftwood for the torso, and it's a Shona stone for the head. I added a necklace to cope with my loss of another one of his pieces that were in the auction. They had necklaces, so I added one of my necklaces. And now I'm okay with this one. I love this one, actually. I love the abstract appeal to it, which I don't tend to like abstract. But I think it's so graceful, the hand placement, the way the body curves. And yes, so it's right near my desk. Almost like a hover guardian, like, you know. So nice addition, nice accent to the room. This box I bought in Belgium. It's just to hold scrap metal, to be honest. But I bought it in Belgium. I like the art going around it, and in the center it's a tin box. So it's probably from the 1930s. I might be off, but yes, bought that in a street market in Belgium. And here we have, it's a wall divider from an opera singer's house, 90 plus years old. She had an estate sale in Buckhead and caught my attention. It was heavy, and as you can see up there, barely made it. This is another abstract piece from the same auction. Artist is unknown, but it's also, because it's Shona stone, I would be safe to say it's from Zimbabwe. What really sold me was actually the cloak. It was made out of graded metal. The head and the body is made out of Shona stone, and the arms are made out of the same scrap metal that you would see the Mutasa. So the artist is unknown, but could possibly be Mutasa. The entryway to all the bedrooms. This came from Egypt. If you rode camels in Egypt, you'll see that they have tassels hanging off of them like this. So I thought this would be a good memento from Egypt. This one is just a wall motif that I got in New York. And I just liked the different metal pieces and the different textures in it. and then these shadow boxes of tribal mask. Next we have my Savannah Room. It's obviously African inspired. So we'll start with the case right here. I won these two masks at an auction for the Humane Society, and I just liked the birds that were sitting on top of the head. This middle piece I didn't win it, but I bought it at a store that sells lost packages. So they open the packages, it could be FedEx, UPS, it just didn't make it to its destination, and they sell it. And this one was very interesting to me. It has real animal hide for the tire. Yeah, so it's the most interesting wood statue that I've come across so far. This mask is a 4-foot mask that I won in also the same auction for the Humane Society. I just really liked the shell inlay that it had, including the metal inlay and the beaded features of it. I called one of my models from Senegal and was like, should I bid on it? Is it worth it? And he was like, just to buy it in Africa and ship it would have been more. So I won this in the auction. It was a spaghetti auction, actually. I bought this vanity at a Goodwill. It was in Roswell, Georgia, and just over time decorated. Like these beads I wear normally, but these beads, this lamp is something I just got from Chambly. It's a Trevino metal bust, and they transformed it to a lamp. This spear I bought at the 90-plus-year-old opera singer's house. It's got animal hide and leather as well. And then down here, until it finds its new home, I have a clay sculpture of Woman and Her Child by Woodrow Nash. It was bought in an auction. I don't have many African masks in the room, but I like this one because it looked like me, so got that one. And I love these antelopes, gazelles, if you will. This giraffe has been with me for at least 3 years now. It's a Bustamante paper mache giraffe, as well as we have a paper mache figure here. I really thought it was interesting, the spikes coming out of the turban. This is my favorite lamp in this room. I bought it from the thrift store. I like the real feathers that it has, as well as the bird sitting on top of a brass stand. I like how the tree curves. An alpaca fur pillow is right behind it. Alpacas aren't killed for their fur, they're just sheared, so. Here is my favorite piece in the whole room, maybe my favorite piece in the whole house. We have a Woodrow Nash clay sculpture of a pregnant woman. All his pieces are unique. He even makes the jewelry. He oxidizes the metal to give it the blue color, or oxidizes wooden beads to give it white colors. to adorn his figures. And yeah, this is newly acquired. I had to have it when it came up for auction. He had about 8 pieces, 7 pieces in the auction. I have 2 at the house. So yes, this one is heavy too.